Break over, please.
Hello, moms and dads and all learners. The Ministry of Education, JHS and GBC brings your way Ghana Learning Radio featuring all the different subjects from Basic 1 to Basic 9. Subjects include mathematics, science, English language, social studies, and our world, our people. Oh, up! Tune in at 3:30 every weekday afternoon on all GBC radio networks across the country. Ghana Learning Radio with all other subjects is meant to support all learners at the basic level. Make a date at 3:30 p.m. every weekday. See you.
Pause the playing. It's time for learning. The future is calling on the radio. Are you hearing? No. Are you listening? School, are you missing it? Call your sister, auntie, cousin. Ask them, are you listening? Ghana Learning Radio is designed to engage the children in fun and exciting ways. So mothers, fathers, and children, let's all gather around the radio. If you just learn to read and read to learn on Ghana Learning Radio, I know you'll be great one day.
Hello, learners and caregivers. Welcome to today's edition of your favorite English language radio program. This lesson promises to be exciting as the previous one. This is JHS 3 English Language Lesson 2. We are going to write essay as we always do, but this time around, we are going to pay much attention to how to use lowercase and uppercase letters and punctuation marks in our writing. Get your books and pens ready as we begin the lesson. Dear learners, do you know the two case letters we have in English language? Yes, you do. Now mention them to your caregivers. We have two types of case letters, and they are the uppercase letters or capital letters and the lowercase letters, which is also known as small letters. I believe we use these two case letters in our daily writings in the form of note-taking, exercises, among others. You are definitely doing well, and I'm happy. Can you mention some punctuation marks you know, or those you have been using? Yes. The most common ones are full stop, comma, and question mark. But we have others such as colon, semicolon, and exclamation mark. Get ready as we learn and understand why we must use these case letters and punctuation marks in writing our composition.
Pause the playing. It's time for learning. The future is calling on the radio. Are you hearing? No. Are you listening? School, are you missing it? Call your sister, auntie, cousin. Ask them, are you listening? Ghana Learning Radio is designed to engage the children in fun and exciting ways. So mothers, fathers, and children, let's all gather around the radio.
We have been writing compositions either about ourselves, family members, or journeys we have made. How did we go about writing these essays? Of course, we use words and sentences to write them. In today's lesson, we are focusing on how and when to use capital letters and lowercase letters in writing our essays. We are also looking at where and when to use a particular punctuation mark. First, let us do this activity in our exercise books. Write the following words in your exercise books as I spell them. Number 1, school. Capital S, small c, small h, small o, small l. Number 2, hospital. Capital H, small o, small s, small p, small I, small t, small a, small l. Number 3, etonam joy. Etonam. Capital E, small t, small o, small r, small n, small a, small m. Joy. Capital J, small o, small y. Number 4, bowl. Small b, small o, small w, small l. Number 5, radio. Capital R, small a, small d, small I, small o. Let us note this about lowercase and uppercase letters. Uppercase letters are always used when writing the heading or title of an essay and used when referring to a proper noun in a sentence. Every sentence begins with an uppercase letter. Show what you have written to your caregivers for correction.
Pause the playing, it's time for learning. The future is calling on the radio. Are you hearing? No, are you listening? School, are you missing it? Call your sister, auntie, cousin, ask them, are you listening? Ghana Learning Radio is designed to engage the children in fun and exciting ways. So mothers, fathers, and children, let's all gather around the radio.
I am very happy you were able to spell the words correctly using the appropriate case letters. Let us mention some of the punctuation marks we learned. Tell your caregiver at least 3 of them. Good. We mentioned full stop, comma, question mark, colon, semicolon, and exclamation mark. Let us see if we can identify the uses of at least 2 of the punctuation marks mentioned. Great. Well, here are the various punctuation marks and their uses. Full stop. It is used to show a statement has ended. Comma. It is used to make list of items. Question mark. It is used when asking questions. These are the most common punctuation marks used in our daily constructions. Here are the other punctuation marks we have and what they are used for. Semicolon. It is used to join the parts of compound sentences when no conjunction is used. It is always written with a full stop at the top and a comma right beneath it. Colon. It is used before an explanation, example, or when introducing a list of items. It is made up of two full stops, one on top and one beneath. Exclamation mark. It is used to express anger, surprise, or command. You might be wondering how you can use these in your writings, right? Good. Listen carefully to an extract from a passage I wrote to my friend, and note how I used the punctuation marks and the lowercase and uppercase letters in my writing. On the 9th of June 2020, my sister got married and never told me! Exclamation sign. Can you imagine some important dignitaries were present and yet no one bothered to inform me about it? Question mark. Some of the dignitaries that came were the Member of Parliament for my constituency, the Chief of our town, and even the Regional Minister, full stop. Excellent. I believe you could identify some of the punctuation marks in the extract above. I hope you could easily notice the uppercase and lowercase letters used in the extract I read. Let us identify the punctuation marks used in the extract and write their symbols against them in our books. So, dear learners, we are going back to our workbook, page 2, activity 1. Can you open to page 2, activity 2, and punctuate the passage below with appropriate punctuation marks? On the 9th of June 2020, my sister got married and never told me. Can you imagine some important dignitaries were present and yet no one bothered to inform me about it? Some of the dignitaries that came were the Member of Parliament for my constituency, the Chief of our town, and even the Regional Minister. Learners, can you put the appropriate punctuation marks where necessary? Wonderful! You did very well in identifying and writing the punctuation marks. Here are some punctuation marks I used in the extract. Compare your answers to mine. Comma, exclamation mark, question mark, full stop, colon, and semicolon. Yes, I know you had all these correct. If you didn't, make corrections where needed and show it to your caregiver. What do you think the passage is about? Good. It is about a day I will never forget in my life. This is just a paragraph of that essay. Are you ready to share your life experiences with your caregiver in a simple story, making good use of the punctuation marks and case letters. Then get your pens ready and start when I say so. Now, write a short story of 10 lines about the day you will never forget.
Pause the playing, it's time for learning. The future is calling on the radio. Are you hearing? No, are you listening? School, are you missing it? Call your sister, auntie, cousin, ask them, are you listening? Ghana Learning Radio is designed to engage the children in fun and exciting ways. So mothers, fathers, and children, let's all gather around the radio.
What day can you never forget in your life? What happened on that day? Did someone beat you? Was it a festival you witnessed and felt so happy about? Did you get lost in a new city? Did you fall sick? Or did you get hit by a car? Was it when your parents bought a new gift for you? How did the major incident of that day happen? Don't forget to use punctuation marks like full stop, comma, colon, or exclamation mark in your sentences. The paragraph should consist of at least 5 sentences. Great work done there. Show what you have written to your caregiver. Well, great learners, it is unfortunate we would have to end today's lesson here. But before we go, let us tell our caregivers what we learned by answering the following questions. What is the other name given to uppercase letters and lowercase letters? Uppercase letters can also be called capital letters, and lowercase letters can also be called small letters. How many punctuation marks did we learn in today's lesson? Name them. In today's lesson, we discussed comma, full stop, question mark, colon, and semicolon. Clap for yourselves. You made this lesson a lively and interesting one. Goodbye for now. And until we meet again, read on the uses of inverted commas and apostrophe.
Break over, please.
Hello, moms and dads and all learners. The Ministry of Education, JHS and GBC brings your way Ghana Learning Radio featuring all the different subjects from Basic 1 to Basic 9. Subjects include mathematics, science, English language, social studies, and our world, our people. Oh, up! Tune in at 3:30 every weekday afternoon on all GBC radio networks across the country. Ghana Learning Radio with all other subjects is meant to support all learners at the basic level. Make a date at 3:30 p.m. every weekday.